Hey there, what's going on? Coach Chris, Team Critical Bench, hanging out here in the gym, and I want to share some funny stories or some insight into a particular person in the bodybuilding community who has legendary influence. His name is Vince Gironda. He's also known as the Iron Guru, and his impact on bodybuilding is kind of in a league of its own. He was probably most impactful in the 40s, 50s, 60s, but even into the 70s and 80s. He passed away in the late 90s, but I want to share just a couple of funny things about him because he was such an interesting person, very, very unique, very distinct, very much his own kind of creation, and he didn't follow in anybody's footsteps. He was an originator, and certainly kind of he was just known for always going against the grain and rubbing people the wrong way, but in doing that he actually had great influence, was very well spoken, very, very intelligent, super high IQ, and still to this day a lot of the things that he implemented or talked about or introduced are still being done. But just to share some funny stories with you, a close friend of his over the course of his lifetime recalls like one of the first experiences he ever had and when he met Vince, and these are his words. "I recall our first meeting. He excused himself, got up, took some money out of the register at the gym. He had a gym called Vince's Gym. Gave it to a member and promptly threw him out of the gym for doing sit-ups and leg raises." So his gym, also called Vince's Gym, is considered the mecca of bodybuilding. And I mean, again, this is going back a long time ago, back into the 40s and 50s. But you know, he had great influence on guys that you'd be more familiar with, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Larry Scott, and even into Hollywood. He was known for training Hollywood legends and stars. Carl Weathers, Erica Estrada from Chips, who else? Denzel Washington, and just to name a few. So another interesting thing about Vince is back in the day, he was a competitor. In the 40s and 50s, kind of predated like the steroid thing, and he was so muscular and so lean and so symmetrical that he never placed higher than second or third because he was just too lean, too muscular compared to the guys he was up against. I know that sounds strange because by today's standard, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for symmetry and lean and muscular and vascular and all those things. Those are a lot of things that he had, but and you know, we're flashing some pictures up obviously throughout this video so that you can kind of get a feel for what I'm describing. But this is a big deal. You know, this is going back obviously 70 years, so that's a long time ago. Anyway, just wanted to share some insights, and I'll leave you with this one. Everyone knows who Sylvester Stallone is. Well, back in the day, I guess Stallone went to work out at Vince's gym, as a lot of stars did and celebrities, and Vince actually kicked him out because he didn't like the way Stallone was working out. So just funny stuff. I mean, this guy was a character, but he was beloved by many, and just so many people were influenced by him in the bodybuilding community. So again, I wanted to just fill you in on some very interesting details about Mr. Vince Gironda, the Iron Guru. I hope this is enjoyable to you. I'll drop a link in here for you so you can become more familiar with him and learn a little bit more. So thanks so much for watching. Coach Chris, Team Critical Bench. We'll see you again soon.